Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello there. My name is Derek Akotuboahen, and yes, I'll be taking you through web development and blogging tutorials on this channel. Yeah, so this course is brought to you by the kind courtesy of Share Early Foundation, spearheaded by Miss Sharon Kwatima. So yeah, so for 2 good weeks, we are going to be learning web development and design. So in this particular tutorial, today is the first day. Okay, so we are not going to be doing much. I'm going to tell you what web design is and what blogging is, some advantages. We're going to be looking at some of the tools you need for this particular course, and yeah, we'll be looking at some of your expectations and some of the things we hope to see by the end of the course. And yeah, so we are going to be sticking around the introduction, knowing what to do and what we are going to do in the course, the timings and everything. I'm going to speak about all these things. Okay, so by the end of the course, you should be able to have this and that. So that is basically what we are going to look at today. So to start with, I'm going to give you an overview, okay, of web development and then blogging, starting with explaining to you what web development and blogging really means, and then we hop into the computer screen to see how it is done. And so for 2 good weeks, it's going to be tight, guys, so you just don't want to miss out on what we are going to be doing. It's going to be great, it's going to be super. So without much ado, let's hop right in and start for today. Thank you. Yeah, so once again, you are welcome to this Share Early Foundation online course. And yeah, so you might just want to type out in the comments right below, thank you Share Early for this opportunity, because it's going to be big. Okay, it's going to be big. So right now what we are dealing with is, what is web development, what is web design, what is blogging? Google Mama Dream. What is web design? What is web development? What is blogging? Alright, I was just joking. Okay, so web design, okay, is a skill you need to use in the production and the management of websites. Okay, so basically it's a set of skills and disciplines that, you know, it's combined in order for production of websites and their maintenance to be possible. So basically that is that. Okay, so a lot of the times we hear about web design and web development, and one may ask, what is the difference between web design and web development? Okay, so there's not much of a difference between them. Okay, it's just that a lot of the times web design has got to do with the interface, okay, the user interface, how it looks on the outside. Okay, so on the interface, how it looks, the look and feel, yeah, that is basically web design. Okay, and it goes far more into the maintenance level, where we would have to maintain the website through backups and then through search engine optimizations. It's a lot. It's called SEO. But we are going to be talking about all those things. I'm going to explain to you vividly what they mean, and we're going to look at how to do search engine optimization for a website, how to maintain a website, and all that. So when we talk about website design, basically it deals with the front end. Okay, the front end of a site, what a user sees when he or she visits a site. Okay, so if I should go right now to, let's say, where should we go? Okay, let's go to the popular website in the whole wide world, Google. So www.google.com. There we are. So now what we are seeing on our screens right now, okay, what we are seeing right now is Google, and the interface, yeah, everything on here, okay, is basically designed. Yeah, so that is what I'm referring to when I say web design. So I know as we move on, you're going to get the concept much bigger, but for now, just know that web design is a set of skills and disciplines that is needed in the production and the maintenance of websites. Okay, so web design deals with the front end, and for web development, it goes much deeper into the back end. It talks about the development process, what the website goes through before it comes out. Okay, so web design and development can be used interchangeably, but there's a slight bit difference between them, and that is web development deals with the back end. Okay, so the back end development that is done either in the Python programming language or in the PHP programming language. Okay, so web development has got to do with coding and all that, but then there are platforms that are called content management systems. For example, WordPress, where if you don't know how to code, you don't have to worry yourself that much, because most of the work is done for you at the back end, and you would likely be doing just a little bit of work on the front end as a web designer. Okay, so that is basically web design and web development. So we are coming to acquire a skill that is needed in the production and the maintenance of a website. So that is basically web design and development. Now, when we talk about blogging, when we talk about a blog, we say that a blog is an informational website. Okay, so it can be information about health, about food, about news. Okay, so if we go on to www.myjoyonline.com, so myjoyonline.com is a blog for that company. Okay, so they put news articles on there, and those news articles are blogs, they are information. Okay, so we have other websites that when you go, you might not find news articles, but you might find health articles that talk about your health, how to grow your hair, how to blah blah blah, you know those stuff, right? So yeah, and we have other websites that they give information on food. Okay, so we have food blogging, we have health blogging, we have travel blogging, and so basically blogging, okay, is a skill that is on the internet, is an online skill that is used in producing information on a website for public consumption. You get what I mean? So that is basically blogging. So blogs are informational websites. Blogs have information on a lot of sites. So if you perform a search on Google right now, most of the website that Google pulls up to give you information on the subject matter that you searched on Google, most of them are blogs. Most of them contain information that you need. Okay, so you requested for an information, and Google made it possible by pulling out information from blogs that people have been able to set up. Okay, so in this course, we are going to acquire a skill that, one, helps us to produce and maintain a website, and then two, helps us to put up a content or put up an information on a website called a blog for public consumption. So that is basically what we are going to acquire in this course. Yeah, but before we move on, I would like to apologize for the background noises. It's too much. Really sorry. I'll try to see what I can do about the background noises. Okay, but if you hear background noises in this video, so sorry. Alright, so let's continue. Okay, so Mr. Tutor, hold it right there. I've signed up for this course. What do I expect? I mean, what am I gonna gain at the end of the course? Well, so at the end of this course, you should be able to, if not perfect, or if not all, at least you should be able to get the basic concepts of web design, how to set up a website, how to get a domain hosting, configuring SSL certificate. We're going to be talking about all those terms. So if you're not getting it right now, just don't worry. I'm going to talk about all of them. I'm going to explain all of them to you. So, but by the end of the course, you should be able to at least understand and be able to set up a website, basically. Okay, if not perfect, right? So, and then in blogging also, you should be able to set up a blogging website yourself. All right, so at the end of the course, you should be able to make content on a website. Okay, that's blogging. Whether you choose to do it a health blog, food blog, travel blog, a news blog, it depends on you. A sports blog, it depends on you. But I'm going to teach you, I'm going to take you through this 14 days course, and by the end you should be able to put up information on a website, information that is quantified and has quality for public consumption, and it's not gonna stick on your website alone. I'm gonna teach you how to share those information on social media platforms to get traffic to your website, and I'm gonna teach you how to do search engine optimization for your articles, whether they are news articles or whatever. I'm going to teach you how to do that so that you're going to get traffic from Google search. And and in web development, by the end of this course, I will register all of you, as many of you are interested in coding. Okay, I'm going to take you through web development course or a web programming course on Khan Academy. So by the end of this course, your journey in web development should be started, and at least you should get started in learning how to code in HTML, in CSS, in JavaScript, in Python, or in PHP programming language. Okay, so by the end of this course, you should get started if you're interested to go on that journey. So by the end of the course, you should get started in the web development programming languages. Woohoo! It's gonna be exciting. You just don't want to miss out. Okay, so that is basically that. Wait. Did I ever mention that by the end of this course, you can be doing web design and web development, and you can be doing blogging and earning huge sums of money? Well, that is if you want to be using this skill for commercial purposes. So with that said, I want to go onto the screen and show you how much I've been making from blogging, web design, and web development. So let's hop right in. Alright, so I'm going to show you the amount of money I've been earning from blogging. Okay, so I'm going to go to a Google AdSense dashboard, and I want to show you this so that you know that the course you're doing is valuable, and if it's going to add value to your life, because as an entrepreneur or as a student or a worker, you can do things on your own. You can create your own website, you can design your own website, you can blog, and so I'm just showing you this benefit, okay, this money benefit that comes with it, right? So I think that's it. So let me just show it to you. So I'm going to go to AdSense. Okay, so this thing pops up, so I'm going to go to AdSense. So as you can see, it's opening here. So in my Google AdSense dashboard, oh my god, can you believe this? I don't know if you are seeing this, but look at that. Can you see this amount of money? So my last payment was $268.57 from Google AdSense, and this one is coming from the month of March. So this is the amount of money that is going to be paid out to me at the end of this month from March, and that is huge. It's good. It's good for a start. So alright, so now let's talk about web design and web development. How much money have I been able to make from web design and web development? I would say that I had my first web design client, and I charged him around 400 Ghana cedis. And the clients who came later on One of them was from the United Kingdom. I was managing her websites. I was managing about 3 websites, and I was taking around 1,000 Ghana cedis a month. She was in UK, so she was paying in pounds. So she was paying around £50 for each website, and the website were about 3 websites that I was managing at the time. So I was taking like 1,000 Ghana cedis a month, and I think that is good. To be doing backups and managing someone's website and getting 1,000 Ghana cedis a month, that is a boom. Even national service personnel, I mean, they take around 500 Ghana cedis or so. So if I'm taking 1,000 Ghana cedis a month for managing a website, that is good. So I just wanted to show you this so that you could know the benefit that comes along with it. Okay, because yeah, it's good. Yeah, so basically, yeah, that is also one benefit you're gonna get at the end of this course. If you use it for commercial purposes, it's gonna fetch you a lot of money, cash. Yeah, so
Audio Jungle.
yeah, so now let's look at how the course is going to be done and the timing. So like I said, it's going to be done on WhatsApp and then on this YouTube channel. Yeah, so I'll be releasing 1 video a day, 1 tutorial video a day that you have to watch it. Okay, so it can be anywhere in the day. So throughout the day, just go about your normal activities in the day, and I'll be posting 1 video link on the WhatsApp platform so that you can come on YouTube and watch the tutorials. And then in the evening from 7 to 10 p.m. I'll open up the WhatsApp platform for questions and answers on the subject matter that we treated in that particular day. So you just have to make sure you watch your video before 7 to 10 so that you can effectively participate in the questions and answers that is going to go on the WhatsApp platform. Yeah, so that is basically that. So now, what are the tools you need for this course? Okay, so basically you need a personal computer, can be a laptop, can be a desktop, and yeah, and if you don't have a laptop or a desktop, then you can use your phone. Because I remember when I started out with web design, I didn't have a laptop. Okay, I didn't have that money to afford a laptop, and yeah, so I used my phone. Okay, so let me show you how to use your phone. If you don't have a laptop, if you don't have a desktop, you can still do web design, you can still do blogging with your mobile phone. Okay, and this is how to do it. So I'm showing you this on your screen. So you can use what we call OTG code. Okay, so this OTG code, okay, is used to connect your phone to a keyboard so that you can be able to type out things. And it's a bit stressful, but it's a quick solution for those of us who don't have laptops or desktops. Okay, so you can be using your phone together with the OTG code. So you connect the OTG code to your mouse or to your keyboard, and then you connect it to your phone. So yeah, that is going to help you. And then when you are accessing the tutorial, when you are doing the tutorials from your phone, just make sure you put your browser mode on desktop. Okay, so just make sure you put it on desktop mode. So if you are able to put your browser to desktop mode, you're going to see it on your phone screen like as if it was on laptop or it was on desktop. So using OTG code is a quick solution, and I think I got my OTG code from the market. At the time it was just 5 cedis. So yeah, 5 cedis. So it's not that expensive, so you can get one from the market today, tomorrow. Yeah, so that is for those who don't have laptops or desktops. You can be using mobile phones to access the scores and the tutorials and blah blah blah. Yeah. And now for the rest of the requirements, you're going to be needing, they are all going to be softwares. Okay, so you're going to be needing WordPress, and the rest of the requirements are going to be online. Okay, so you need data bundle. Yeah, and I'm not the one to provide for you internet data bundle. This course is a free course, sir. I think you can buy some data from MTN, Vodafone, Tigo, and access the course. So yeah, so you need data bundle. Okay, you need data bundle because you're gonna be watching videos. You need data bundle. And as I said, we're going to be using a content management system called WordPress, but it's going to be on the internet. So once you have data bundle, you can be able to access it. So the rest of the requirements for this course is going to be online. That is basically that.
Audio Jungle.
What would you do if a pandemic hit the whole world on a global scale? Take, for example, the COVID-19 global pandemic. There was a lockdown and people were not able to go for work. So, what would you do if there is, in the future, or even with this same COVID-19, what would you do in those lockdown periods?
Audio Jungle.
Because of lockdown impositions, you're not going to go for work, and if you don't go for work, your salary is going to tip down. So how do you get money in such times? And it's going to be an online scale. Okay, so if you are an entrepreneur, or if you are a student, or you are a worker, this course is very necessary. It has benefits for you, because
Audio Jungle.
during such seasons as COVID-19 lockdowns and blah blah blah, you just need your PC, data bundle, and you are in your room and you have access to the internet, and you can do a lot of stuff. You can serve a lot of clients. So web design, web development, and blogging are online entrepreneurship skills that I think is much of a benefit for this era we are in and for the era ahead of us. Because what if COVID-19 strikes again hard? What if another virus comes onto the screen and we are not able to step out into the streets and go for work physically?
Audio Jungle.
So doing this online course, count it all joy, because it's really good. You're learning something that you don't need to move an inch out of your room. Right in your room with your computer, you can just connect to the internet and do something and earn money. Because talking to you about earning money with blogging and talking to you about earning money from web design and web development, I was in my room and I earned all those money. I didn't go anywhere, I didn't move an inch, but I earned a lot of money right in my room. So that is a benefit of learning web design, web development, and blogging. It's a skill on demand. Okay, it's very on demand. There are lots of blogging websites out there right now. There are lots of web designers out there right now. There are lots of web development guys out there right now, because the era we are in demands for it. So guys, thank you for being here today. That is basically what we are serving you today. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to continue with the overview of in the next video. So I'm going to show you the overview of this course. I'm going to take you through everything we are going to do from day 1 to day 14. So in the next videos, you're going to see me and we're going to do that. Okay, so thank you very much for sticking today. Hope you have a blessed day. Ciao ciao. Goodbye.